Hello viewers, in today's video we will talk about what a cart page is, and if you want to create a custom cart page or own cart page, how can we do that? So viewers, first of all understand this. Let's suppose you go to your store and search for something. You search for dresses. A page will open for you where you'll see multiple dresses. Now let's suppose you like this particular dress. You add it to your cart. You'll select the variation, choose the size, and then add it to your cart. Now this product is available in your add to cart. This is basically the mini cart that's visible. This is a different thing. We've recorded a separate video on this, but for now we'll talk about the main cart page. If you click on view cart, the main cart page will open for you. You can see that the main cart page is open, showing the products we've added to the cart. There's the product quantity, then their price, proceed to checkout, total amount, and we also have the option to apply a coupon. So now, if you want to create your own custom cart page, how can we do that? You need to go to your WordPress dashboard, then go to pages and click on add new page. Here, if you want to name the page, let's suppose you want to name it cart new. Publish this page. After publishing, you need to edit the page with Elementor so that we can add the WooCommerce shortcode, which will help us fetch the cart page. So now we are in Elementor. Here you will search for shortcode. We will place the shortcode element here. Now, which shortcode do we need to use to display the cart page? For that, we have added WooCommerce's default shortcode for the cart page from the documentation. You simply need to copy it and place it inside the shortcode on the page. You will see that our cart page will become visible here. We absolutely need to save it. After successfully saving all the changes, we will then go back and completely refresh our page so that the modifications we have made are properly and clearly reflected on the screen. We will view the cart again and check whether our page is working or not. You can see that the page named cart2 is working, but the page we created named cart new is not working. To make it work, you need to go to WooCommerce settings in the WordPress dashboard sidebar menu. You will see an advanced tab. In the advanced tab, if you look at the first option, you will see the option for the cart page. Here, you have the option to select the page you just created. We have created a page named cart new. We will select this and save our settings. After saving, we will refresh our page again so that now the correct cart page we selected will load. Those changes will be reflected. When we click on view cart, you will now see that our new page named cart new has been loaded. If you look at the URL, you can see that the page named cart new is currently loaded. Now, if you want to further design this and you want that the element we previously added to this page, the shortcode element, we've just added the shortcode. If you want to make it full width, you can make it full width. You can see just like our default page was appearing. We will review our changes again. You can see that when we made our shortcode full width, the layout of our page now appears full width. Now, if you want to add something more at the very top of this page, like a slider, some images, or a post type, or if you want to display posts, you can simply set an element above it and it will make the posts visible for you. From here, we can select which post type we want to choose. Let's say product. After that, there are some basic styles available. We can easily change the overall style and appearance of the elements. We've changed the style. Then, since we have 3 posts, we can also click on list view. If we want to change the style, we can still change it. Let's apply style 1. And if we want the various post types that are coming in to be prominently displayed within a dynamic slider, then you absolutely must keep it in the essential grid view. And let's suppose we meticulously set the total number of posts to precisely 16 and then proceed to enable the interactive slider functionality. We'll select 4 for the slide so that the slider shows 4 products at a time. We'll publish our changes and then come back to reload our page. Basically, this explained the method for creating a custom page, and if you want to add multiple things to it, you can do that as well. You can see that at the top, the posts are running in a slider, and below that, our cart page, the cart element, the cart shortcoder is basically working. So if you proceed to checkout, you'll now be taken to the checkout page. Alright. So in this video, we discussed the cart page. I hope you've now developed an understanding of how you can create a cart page and how to make it functional. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care.